Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Beastbreaker, where, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm feeling a little overpowered. I would like it if the beasts would maybe dial up the challenge just a little bit, because I think we're kind of unreservedly killing it all of the time here. Okay, so there's just nothing left to craft. There's a whole item type left to unlock yet though, and I'm sure once we do, we'll do a flurry of crafting. So we're still looking for holotapes. What kinds of stuff am I missing? What do I just not have any of? Blossom, Howl, and Splinter. And of course, we can use more Gloom. We can always use more Gloom. Well, this looks... I mean, these are both fine. Let's go after the Striker Tooth. And... we have some swords yet that have, yeah, sword pieces. Okay, let's do some sword stuff. We haven't really done a lot of sword stuff lately. Cracked seems very cool and powerful. And then we have 3 shields to take along with it. 6 block, deal 3 damage. I do like this thing. Yeah, let's take the shearing shield. I think rupture, just like adding a whole ton of scar seems pretty good. So if that's the deal, I probably want bonus action armor, right? With the sword, that feels right to me. And the only reason we don't use bonus action armor when we're using the hammer is because inertia is often better than an action. Yeah, I think maybe we should change things up here a little bit just to get more dialogue. We're gonna bring Mallow because Mallow is unbelievably powerful, but we'll take Jonquil as well. Even though I know the wordplay is gonna be an absolute nightmare. All right, let's go get in a fight. Oh, look at that. You can barely see them, but if you squint, a couple of faint motes drifting around that plant. I know motes like that are too weak to clump into sparks, but it's still a rare treat to see them. And you know, not everything needs to be handy for something. The faintest motes fade in and out like the world itself is breathing. You like that? It's a sweet little piece of poetry written by my most sensitive brother, Muck. I appreciate that Mallow's like he's proud of his poet family. That's very sweet. So what do I want to reveal? Let's reveal this area. Okay, pretty productive. Let me think here. Do we want to... if I have Mallow gather 2 supplies, it makes the acid thing, right? Let's try that. We haven't done anything other than the 1 smoothie. Oh no, maybe the acid thing was 1 charge? Or was 1 resource? Well, I mean, this is good too, right? Restoring our charge to max is certainly helpful. Is the beast stuck? It's behaving very strangely. Okay, strong versus stun, that's fine. I need more materials. Okay, I guess we're just going to do this kind of the slow way. I think the beast spawned in a corner and stuff's really far apart here, so... so strong versus stun, I don't know your element yet. It's in one of these 2 tiles right now. I'm going to jump to here. Oh, nope, it made it back over there very quickly. Let's maybe pick ourselves up an essence. I think an essence is the right way to go with a sword. So you're gonna have a lot of crappy little scales. This might be a good time for explosive essence. Let's go explosive. We don't have quite the splash damage we're used to with the sword, so this will help counteract that to some degree. All right, let's sneak up on him. Just full speed sprinting, sword pointed directly in front of me. Definitely not a safety hazard. Okay, so we gain a charge every time we bounce. We just want to bounce as much as possible. Can I... Nope, there's no way to thread the needle there. Well, that didn't quite work. I mean, I could have just hit the smoothie... Oh, rampage in 2, huh? That's pretty harsh. Can I... Will my explosive essence hit that through here? Yes. Cool. Alright, well that's something, I guess. So we could start throwing up Scar. It's going to take 2 of these to, at least 2, to Scar enough. Can I guarantee a second? Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Good aim. And we've gotten some damage on some of these things. We may well see a real rampage here, though, unfortunately. Let's do the thing where we bounce a lot. Boy, getting charged back by using Strike is a real... Swords feel much less productive than the other weapons. Here you go. You can get some really good damage rolling really quickly, though. So it's probably not a shatter here. We probably are just striking again, right? We just want to get in and bounce a lot. Oh, darn. I was hoping to bounce it like up here and then come back down. That did not quite work the way I wanted. 7 damage. Well, I have a bunch of block. We're fine. That's right. My armor is actually pretty effective. Okay, so now we could spot flaw. How do I want to do this? Can I make this happen? No, can't quite get that angle. But I can maybe do this. There we go, there we go, there we go. Now I'm up in the right area. So the supply's cracked on bounce, and I don't stop. Okay. Rampage imminent, and I think we are intentionally just letting it happen, and I'm just feeding myself into here, hopefully. Oh, it didn't stick. It's really just like bouncing back and forth in the little crack here. Well, I think we're just gonna let one of our friends deal with this rampage. I'm a little surprised that it didn't take damage there. I thought I was in the zone enough. You know what? That's a pretty good one there, Jonquil. Thank you. This thing does not have all that much growth, but I do think it would be a really good idea to re-rupture it if we can. Special cores in a the special tile is in a real awkward spot this time. So on core bounce stop. Yeah, Shatter's not going to get me what I need here. I need to bounce over into that area. I just don't think we're going to be able to get it. It is a shame. So what is the more productive thing to do? I mean, obviously I want to get some damage onto some of these actually wounded cores. Now, it feels like the correct solution for growth is is to just scar it again. This is gonna bounce me into the prime core, down into the head, and then probably back out to the right. Oh, I missed it. I missed it entirely. Absolutely awful. And I only caught 2 there. Very bad work. Very bad work indeed. Okay, that's productive at least. I'll say this for sword. You move really quickly. So I'm trying to bounce myself up into this top area. Did catch myself on a thing there, just a little bit. Once again, really bad at predicting, jamming myself through between things. I don't think we are going to have to face a rampage here, depending on how it realigns. Yeah, we should be able to break that, I think. Ooh, maybe. There it is. Let's earn ourselves a little bit more charge. Nope, ended up in a spot where, in fact, I will not be fixing it. Well, we're in this, like, same really awkward spot here. This will at least get me some damage on the primary core. Yeah, a fair amount, even. Okay. Rampage imminent. In theory, not a big deal. Should be very fixable. But as we have all seen, my aim leaves a little something to be desired. Okay, there we go. It is a real bummer that if you create moats with a move, you can't pick them up with steps that are still from that move. I guess the risk there is that you always would, but, like, I don't even think that that's necessarily such a problem. It's not like moat hunting is a thing that, it's like a super high value activity. That's not going to get me what I want. We're just in a really awkward spot here. I wish I'd bought a grappling hook or something. Well, let's start re-rupturing. Oh, okay. Did not predict that I was going to make contact there. Just keep this thing from ever developing another scale. It always does point the face directly at me, doesn't it? Jeez. Alright, let's throw some flaws on some of these, is my feeling. And maybe I should just be trying to strike for this. In fact, I definitely should be just trying to strike for this. Is that gonna work? Yes. And actually, it's gonna do a huge amount of damage to the core. That's really excellent. Okay, there we go. I was starting to get a little nervous on that one, if I'm honest. I'm talking about the game being too easy, but basically what I mean is the game is too easy with the hammers. Yeah, Scarring Shield, honestly, maybe one of my favorite weapon pieces, though. Being able to reliably apply Scar is super powerful. That said, it's also just kind of not necessary if you're using a hammer, because, like, why don't you just hit the core through the scales? Tape time. Research indicates this beach was frequently referred to as the finest vacation spot in all the continent. Oh, that sounds incredible. Tropical drinks, cute gals. However, it has since become better known for being dangerous, deadly, and overrun with pirates. Even better! Poppy's a woman after my own heart. I get her. Oh, I wish I knew how to get there. Well, it turns out we know how to get there now. That's weird. Is there going to be a scene where that's explained to me, or no? We went directly from I wish I knew how to get there to now we know how to get there. Okay, Fine by me. Let's go do the thing. Let's go find out. Perhaps this is the place that will introduce us to our new, our fourth weapon type. Word of you continues to spread, Skipper. It seems you're more capable than even I anticipated. Then, could you show me the corrupted coast? I see you've gathered several recordings. Be warned, though, the coast is inhospitable. Though doubtless the settlement racks would be grateful for some protection. Very well. Most routes are heavily patrolled by pirates, but I do know a hidden delta where you could enter. Provided you defeat the beast that is currently guarding it. Directions may prove difficult. This time, I'll meet you there. Okay, well, I'm not afraid. Who says I'm afraid? Strike and Skewer. Skewer is pretty good at this point in the game. It was a lot less impressive back before the course had 20 health. And then Retaliate just kind of feels... Well, oh, okay, again, now that the damage from hits is a real thing, maybe Retaliate's a little bit more exciting. And it deals damage to the attacking core equal to the beast's attack, not to the amount of damage that I take. So I can use this in conjunction with block, and it actually works. Yeah, let's try it that way. I think I'm in the same place. In fact, the Duelist Jacket's maybe even better for this sword than it was for the last sword. It's so big. I don't know, it seems approximately the same size as the last one. I always forget how dramatic it can be to gaze at the shallow tide sea for the first time. Forgive me if I don't slither out into the sun. Water is not my personal preference, particularly this water. Because of the spiky rocks? Because of the corruption that caused them. Be wary, this world has been ravaged by more than beasts. Big same there, buddy. Hey, Jonquil, go... Yeah, go look over here. What do we got? Okay, very small amounts of clams. The tall grass is not, the tall plant is not taller than this. Well... Okay, do not yet. So let's be cool. Not a lot of crafting supplies around here, it feels like. We might be in pretty poor shape. What do we have for sale? Throw a powder keg 25 steps, deal 4 damage at a medium radius. That's exciting. And you get 2 of them. The grappling hook rules, of course. Stun grenade. Okay, this is a grenade heavy area. Well, it does seem like we're just not going to get a lot of materials, though. Hey, Mallow. Do your best. Okay, that's the acid one. It is a single material tile. I think I think the acid shake is actually very powerful. We have 1 material. Like, I'm honestly thinking maybe we just go now. There's a 4th corruption pool, so we do have time to run around. But, like... Alright, hold on. How much was the grenade for? Alright. Oh, good. We're just gonna buy... I guess the question is, am I trying to apply Scar? I probably don't need to, especially if I'm very retaliation focused. Maybe it's like... Boy, I don't know. Maybe it's health in case I get myself mauled a little bit too much. Just thinking it's fairly hard. Now, let's buy the explosives. bad guess. So it's going to be going over here somewhere. But it's got improved speed. It's faster than we thought. Okay. Strong versus drain, weak versus stun. Well, we won't be doing either of those things. Okay, I'm feeling a little less powerful than I often am, but then again, we're in a position here to. In fact, if I successfully execute a retaliate here, I'm gonna just like tear this thing apart, right? Also, 4 damage in a medium radius. Seems pretty solid, actually. So let's take strike and just kind of bounce ourselves. Retaliate requires 25 charge. The thing is, like, right? This thing's values are so low. It really does feel like I should just go hard here. Okay, reasonable amount of charge built up there. I think we hold on to the other grenade for a second. Ooh. Okay, I like the thing that his music is doing very much. Ooh, bad bounces. Not very thoughtful, me. So I want to get inside of an area and just like bounce around in there. It's actually remarkably difficult to do. This will get us a couple of hits. Well, that's enough to do a retaliate. It's a shame retaliate's 5 steps. Because where I want to be is right here, right? I want to take a hit from this thorn. So I think I am actually going to just strike here. Just break some stuff. Okay. I'm not going to throw my grenade yet. So I think we might be able to do a retaliate into barrel toss that just wins us the game. So we have to end up pretty close to the core in question, but I don't actually want to destroy the thorn, is the thing. That actually does make this a little awkward. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I did not manage it. Can I? Yes. Yeah, the way they're aiming here makes this actually really awkward, but I think we can retaliate now to test it and see if it does work the way we want. Maybe I like retaliate this way and then also just powder keg something for the rampage. Well, we can reset the rampage next turn. Let's see if this works the way I think it should. So I take 9, but I don't really take 9. Nope. Nothing happened. I wonder if the retaliate doesn't work on the thorn monster because it's the thorn making the attack and not the core or something. Could be, right? Well, that's pretty unimpressive. That's a real bummer. Let's just do that. Really thought I was going to bounce a little bit more like into here. Steel nerves only does good damage on the first. Yeah, it's a little awkward. I mean, obviously, we have the option of just watching it bleed out, but I was thinking we could do something a little fancier. God. The bouncing is very erratic. Really? How did I manage? It's incredible. I think that this weapon is really good and a lot of fun, and it's just like very poorly aligned to fighting this particular monster. Oh, I don't know that I'm going to be able to hit that action tile very cleanly. Well, whatever. I mean, we're not worried about this rampage going off, and we're certainly not in a position where we have to be concerned about any future rampages, so. Get him, Jonquil. He may actually... Nope, never mind. Thank you, Jonquil. Alright, so the battle's over. Can't even get in there to do like I was really hoping to open up a steel nerves for the win, but I can't even find a way in there to do the last hit myself. Almost. Acid smoothie, it turns out very powerful. It's very powerful stuff. Maybe we should just always use that one. The +3 damage smoothie is also a lot of fun, though. Or +2 damage, rather. I did not really make much in the way of shards. Your skill, it really is astonishing. I doubt the dangers of the corrupted coast will daunt you. Though, perhaps they should. You've been here. I've been everywhere. And you have become quite well-traveled yourself. There's a wonder that word is spreading. But before I travel elsewhere, some advice for the coast in particular. Keep your guard up, and keep your footing. I mean, I do that everywhere. That's always good advice. That's not really... Okay. Cinnabar clearly really wants to think that they are cool, and I guess I'm just gonna let him. Seems the coast is in a bad way, just like the Myers were. I gotta admit, champ, it's got me fretting up a storm. I can't even muster up a fun turn of phrase. It's clear this is no joking matter. As a scout, I feel responsible in a way. The land looks after us all, you know? We ought to return the favor. Thing is, I don't even have any idea how to start cleaning up a whole shoreline. You can't just hold a trash-picking day, can you? It might take more than a day, is what I would say. Well, I feel like we ought to get back out there. Ooh, there is another bow, though, and I am easily distracted. Alright, so what kind of bow do we want to use to acquire a new thing? The blast quiver is pretty good. Although, honestly, a lot of cores are small enough that a snipe bolt is not actually going to do very much damage in total. Triple blast is pretty great. Maybe we stick with this quiver. I don't necessarily think that the burrow bolts are a good fit for it, though. Oh, the thorny quiver, also very good. Yeah, maybe let's swap up with that, and then, like... This sometimes breaks things. This is worse. I need more bows. I kind of think that all of the bows that I currently have are not great. I will do it like this. And then I think I probably want to swap to the ammo. Yeah. Swap over to our Scout's Mantle. Oh, hey, there are multi-material tiles some of the time. I am totally going to have you just grab one of these, though. Weak versus stun. Well, that's good news. So this thing is basically useless. Strong versus Scar is fine, I suppose. So we could pick up stun grenades then. I think I like that. I think maybe like stun grenades plus a grappling hook wouldn't be too hard to put together. We only have to move to get one more material. This'll give me a little bit of time to work. So you're headed toward the rampage thing. You just pulled this. I think you're like right here. Oop. Okay. It still didn't see me. I over predicted its movement very slightly. Yeah, wow, 40. Okay. Starting to get pretty tough. Alright, eventually we picked up a little bit of damage. You have 10 growth. We're probably not actually going to be able to damage enough scales for it to matter. Can I get this? I would love it if I could explode it. Yeah, like that. What a beautiful thing. And then this will only go 10 steps. So if I grappling hook to over here, we can definitely hit more than one core with it at least. Oh, it doesn't. I thought it was gonna bounce. Well, this gets me 10 stun, right? Yeah. I'll take that. Okay. 12 is the critical value. We'll just dig a little bit here. I think I'd rather go into the next turn with full charge than potentially do like 1 damage. I was really hoping to end up in a situation where it'd be easier to hit that. So we are going to stun you. I should have done this first, right? Because it rearranges the beast. Yeah, that was... It didn't end up changing very much, but it could have. So... Right? I mean, we can we can stack up some damage. I can throw up some corrosion as well. Only have 1 ammo left. $30 move. Still didn't quite get myself into position. Alright, well. Let's get stuff ticking, right? I can make that work, I think. Let's just try to dial that in very carefully. You know what? Actually, it looks to me like... I didn't mean to click. What I was gonna say is it looks to me like I don't actually think that angle is available. Holding my mouse in a way that is not productive to me not clicking. Here, though. Here I think this is... Nope. Bad read. Well, shoot. I really thought I was going to get that and then end the turn and get all the charge. Well, we can let stuff tick here. And then probably just end the turn on this one. So there's no way for me to get 3 cores in one of these explosions, right? No, even over here it wouldn't catch 3. I'd really like to end up in a place. I mean, we have a grappling hook. We can probably end up in an appropriate spot to hit the yellow tile. Yeah. Do I want to just grappling hook to here? Maybe more like here-ish, so that I'm not in the damage. So we can just let this rampage happen. It's not even a big deal. I think I am going to do like... have these hit a couple of... I cannot get 2 of the arrows onto the main core. Well, that's fine. We have 5 ammo left. Part of me wants to just nettling thorns like this. It won't quite stop the rampage, but it'll get it real close to a point where we can stop the second rampage. Jonquil coming in and doing his arrows from every direction thing is not really going to help us very much, but this leaves me with 2 ammo and no charge. We just pass, I think. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it was like, okay. Okay, we can certainly make that happen. So we can get a lot of ammo with this. It's going to eat all of my charge, though. I mean, it's fine. Oh, right. That only does damage on cores. It doesn't harm scales at all. Neither does that a fair amount of the time. Okay, well. That went well. I mean, we're getting a lot of free damage per turn here. This thing is actually already dead. Oh, look. You can sometimes get 3 cores. And we have actually one already, but let's see if we can... Nope. No such luck. Alright, we get one more shot. I know I can do it. I know I can break at least 1 core. Hooray! Oh, I could have grappling hooked through... Yeah, I just, like, chose not to collect some motes there. It probably doesn't matter, but it was definitely wrong. A level 19 Needlebeak. I don't know what level you're going to have to be threatening, but it's a lot more than 19. Alright, so what kind of excellent bow did we earn there? Oh, the Bronze Talon bow. Feels like it's been an eternity since I've seen this one. Nettle didn't just use it for fighting. She used it for construction work, too. Huh. When she and I first decided we wanted to have a getaway where we could rest up, just the 2 of us, she used it to help excavate the ground of this very farm. She cleared out all these swaths of land while I was sawing sticks and laying stone. I wish I could show her what it's become. So yeah, this is the explosive bow. Yep, okay. I mean, it's fun. As far as bows go, I think it is one of the better ones. And as such, we're going to use it because, ooh, hey, that's a new kind of thing. As such, we're going to use it because you know how much I love Renown. I feel very strongly about it for some reason. And this, again, this I think is definitely an ammo bow more than a charge bow. Yeah, I think we're cool. I think we are all set here. I'd love to hear more about these snails of yours. Seems they got keen instincts moving about the undergrowth. Oh, yeah, these little scamps are just brimming with cleverness. They can do just about anything. Anything you think might help Skipper? Have my snails join the battle. No, never mind. It's the first time we've ever seen him show any emotion other than terror. Okay, that's interesting. A powerful explosive has left a crater in the sand. Oh, that's very exciting. I would like a powerful explosive. Was this a corruption pool? A broken keg, black powder? It smells burned, and the pool's empty. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, at the very least, we gotta find something from Mallow to turn into acid. I don't know how you get acid out of seashells like that, but you know, he's a master of his craft. Okay, that was a fun pickup. Do I want an essence if I'm going to use this bow? The essences are not particularly great on the bows. We know it's strong versus drain. So this is definitely going to be one where this is going to be a battle where there's going to be a lot of utility in keeping an open hole to the main core, because this bow can actually funnel a lot of damage really quickly if you can hit the main core. So I'm kind of thinking Scar Grenade, and then if it's Scar Grenade, like, what else am I buying? I think we might be done gathering materials already. It's like Scar Grenade, and I guess we could grab one more thing and get the damage grenade as well to open up the space. Or we could just go back and get a grappling hook. You know what, let's just go back and get a grappling hook. Weak versus Scar, it turns out. So this is a new kind of thing. Oh, excuse me just a moment here. Oh, had a really bad coughing fit. And unfortunately, the mute button on the cough button on my microphone is... this microphone's very strangely constructed. I don't know why they built it this way. All right, so can we get... Yeah, we can get 2 cores. It's pretty close. So that's actually a really fun design. The only way to deal damage to the primary core is going to be to get in there. Or, I mean, you know, to throw acid at it, which we absolutely will be doing. Well, for the moment, I guess, let's do this. And then just pass. Bonus charge trigger. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's really neat. Looks to me like it's lined itself up for a pretty ugly acid smoothie, though. And then we should probably also throw out the Scar Grenade. I should move first. So am I going to try to deal with the teeth, or am I might be going more directly for this stuff? Here, just give me... Okay, right back where I started from. That's fine. So we're going to apply... Fragile. Oh, man. Actually, this bow is really good for fighting this kind of creature. Unfortunately, I'm not in a place where I'm going to be able to do the pierce straight through thing, but yeah, that would actually be very effective here. So I want to break... I'm going to just kind of throw a lot of stuff out here. So if I do another bolt in kind of the same place, I'm going to get that green thing. Oh, neat. This is a really cool monster design. Should definitely finish the scar now that we're in position to do so. Attacks for 8. I am definitely thinking very hard about just putting myself, like, using a grappling hook to get to the corner and then just putting myself in the mouth and having at him. I think I'm going to try to do this with the run. No, that's not going to work. I think I do actually have to grappling hook myself out of here to be able to end up anywhere useful. Although maybe it's not exactly that. Something like this, perhaps? I was hoping to end up in a place where I could hit that. Well, with these burrow bolts, triple blast always stops on bounce. So I do want to do this real quick, just safeguard my health. And then I guess another reload roll. That didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Yeah, this is a weird creature. So we're gonna do one more roll at least. It could be roll, triple blast, and then roll. Is how we spend the rest of our charge. I don't hate that. Maybe just roll into the mouth and try to stay in there. Maybe I'm better off doing it like this. Okay. So yeah, triple blast, just really hammer it for as much as you can, and then... Oh, right. That means that I only have 10 move left on this one. Well... I guess I'm getting hit. I'm only getting hit once, and it's only for 8. He's strong against stun. I can get 3 arrows. He was strong against stun, right? I'm not making that up, am I? I might be making that up. We could triple blast again. Yeah, we're just going to triple blast again for sure. And then I may as well do a burrow. I don't think we want to try a stun burst. Let's just, like, stick on as many of these teeth as we can. That didn't really work. Well, phooey. Alright, got some good damage. How do I want to handle this? $50 is so many steps. damn it. No, not reload roll. Burrow bolts. There we go. Now... reload roll myself into the mouth again and just... well, that didn't work. There we go. It's important to try to make sure that both of the arrows are hitting the same tile at least a couple of times. We could just start building up a lot of stun even though this thing is strong to it, because, you know, over time it does add up. We can also definitely just break this thing. Yeah, let's get that rampage reset. Reload roll. So that one was much glowier than a lot of them have been. Well, they all sort of have a particle effect around them. I was wondering if maybe that was a whole spark instead of just motes, but it was probably just the particle effect that that particular kind of thing gives off. So I don't think I want to triple blast. I think I want to just run back down here. And then Scarred is fading. Yeah, I guess I am just going to stun burst. Oh, I'm trying to get as many of these on as I can. 20, you know, 20 is not even that undoable, really. We can make the stun happen. Bounced out a little bit more than I wanted to there. Now, unfortunately with this, we're much less likely to get double hits now. Which I guess is not that big of a deal. I might just... yeah, let's just pin ourselves over here, because I do want this. Okay, put me in a slightly more precarious spot than I was expecting. Hoping we can mostly stay in here. Okay. There we go. Gotta make sure we lock that in. That's a fun kind of monster. That's a cool design. Ooh, lots of the new thing. It's weird that using a whole new bow only gives you 50%, but using 2 halves of a new bow gives you 100. Alright, anybody got anything they want to say to me? Nope. Ooh, new thing and also some gloom. And at this point, all that's left is like half of a sword, right? Yep, so we gotta use the big basher. Sorry, what kind of monster was it? We know what kind of monster it is ahead of time. I should... a jawtooth. So it's one of those. What sword is going to go better with the jawtooth? I guess it's the skewer sword. I guess so. Yeah, alright. Probably want to swap this to something that actually does something, though. Jonquil, I've been brewing up a real nice smoothie for you, pureeing left and right. I reckon it's got more antioxidants than you can shake a stick at. Not to mention some fresh swamp mud for an immune boost. Mallow, pal, I hate to break it to you, but I'm more of a fan of heartier fare myself. I appreciate the thought, but I'll just take my chances with doing that oxy dance. That's cute. All right. Intel, go get it. Acid, go get that as well. Very important. All right. Okay, got ourselves another clue. This is a lot of running. Okay. So this one's strong versus stun. It is definitely feeling like I'm not gonna, shoot. Yep, I miscounted. Okay, well, at least we got our smoothie. We can set up some inevitability here. I think against this kind of monster in particular, I like the acid smoothie over the damage smoothie quite a lot. Got me the positioning I was looking for. Ooh, no, bad, very bad. Possibly the worst. So 1 damage and 1 block for 80 steps. And eventually you're charging up for a double strength. Okay, I see. I don't know that I think it's particularly powerful, but I see. We are getting some good damage done over here. Maybe if we might actually be able to break this. Yeah, pretty cool. Ow. My face. Damn it. Skipper, I need you to be like a little bit careful. Oh. I'm never going to be able to pick up all these motes either. What if we bounce like up into here a little bit more? Can we kill that core maybe? Well, I can kill this core for sure. This looks really ugly. You know what? That's going to bounce me over to the left a lot earlier. Not earlier enough. Okay, I mean, I'm breaking stuff. Hey, look, I managed to not end up in its mouth. Hooray. I think that's gonna get me the green thing. Okay, and I got an extra action with which to get out of the thing's mouth. Or I could just try to defensive charge. It only has 7 attack. Yeah, actually, while I'm in here, I think I can just defensive charge for enough block to ignore it. That's pretty cool. That's a nice option to have. Okay, I did nothing but earn that action. So I'm going to do a defensive charge here because I think this is probably going to end up with me in its mouth. I was hoping to bounce in there and just get a bunch of hits on the core and also a ton of extra stuff, block rather. I feel like I'm actually using block for the first time though, so that's cool. This might be shield bash time. Well, it's just gonna bounce me right back out again though, isn't it? Here, if I do it like this so it angles me. Okay, well I got a second hit at least. it was enough, I suppose. Yeah, honestly, pretty good. This is a thing that I often find is the case with pretty much any kind of game. You often have this thing where, like, early on, it just doesn't feel like there's any reason to engage with a lot of the systems the way they work. And then the moment the difficulty starts climbing up, all of a sudden it's like, oh, this is a much more interesting and richer experience. And I'm not saying that people should generally tune the difficulty of their games for players like me, because, like, definitely not. But it might be nice if more games had, like, the thing that Hades has, where it's like, if you're already good at this kind of stuff, we'll just let you start 5 heat deep. It's like you will have more fun that way. Alright, so we've got ourselves 2 of the 3 clues, and hopefully we're well on our way to the next weapon type. I'm assuming that we're going to need lots of this new spark in order to make those. But I think this is probably a pretty good place to stop for today. You know, you can only slay so many beasts before your gamer's elbow starts acting up, which is a real, actual thing that is happening to me. Don't get old. That's my advice. When you come back next time, we're going to finish unlocking the mystery of the coast and hopefully be awarded some kind of grenade launcher. That's what my money's on. And we'll see you then.